Hi, it's Emma here from Best Studio, and I specialise in wellbeing strategies. And today I want to talk about something a little bit more personal. Today I want to talk about being perfect. Now, when I first entered into my discovery journey with Best and bioenergetic synchronization technique, a word and an emotion that kept coming up in my world was perfect. And I had to be cleared. I was very blocked on perfect. Everything had to be perfect in my life. And all I found is that as I was holding on and I released all this perfectionism in me, my life just got a lot happier and it got a lot easier. So why is it that we hold on to perfectionism in a way that isn't a positive thing for us? You know, it's really easy to kind of hold back on doing anything in life because we haven't got certain things perfect. For instance, I can tell you now, I'll watch this video back and there'll be certain things that will be running through my head. I could have said this better. I could have expressed this point a little bit differently. My hair could have looked better. I always think that there is, you know, certain people have that perfectionism gene in them, and I think I definitely have, but I've worked hard, especially with the modality that I work with, to actually get that release so that it no longer holds me back. Look, that is part of me, and I like this ability for me to get things right and to get things perfect, so that, because I do like to push ahead with certain things, but what I didn't like about, or what was causing the issues, was the way that it was actually now holding me back. And I didn't want to be held back anymore. I didn't want everything to be absolutely on hold until I had the right education, or the right knowledge, or the right this, or the right person, or the right path, or the right look, or the right weight, or, you know, the right length of hair. I didn't want to do that anymore. Because I found what was happening was, when I was pushing past that and not addressing my root issue, was that it was pushing my body into fight and flight, and it was making me sick. So I went out of my way to actually look at how I can overcome being perfect. And what I did is, apart from obviously work on my stuff, all the subconscious, emotional, memory blocks that I had. If you want to know more about that, please, you know, by all means send through a PM and we can discuss that, why we get blocked. That's not what this video is about today. Today it's about being perfect. How did I start to overcome that alongside working on myself? Well, the first thing I actually really have taken on board, and I'm really, you know, time to start to understand, is that I'll never be ready. Nobody is ever ready for anything. You know, whenever I go to do something and I get that feeling, is like, oh, maybe I should just get this done first, or maybe I should just do that. What I do is I take that and I turn that into a kind of a to-do list, a kind of a checkpoint, a checklist, sorry, not a checkpoint, a checklist. And I'll go through and say, well, maybe I would like this done and that done, and, you know, for instance, like for video making, maybe I need a better lighting, a better backdrop, maybe I need a better video camera, you know, but I'm not going to stop that from actually pushing forward and sending out these videos to you. But what I will do is I'll have that as my list. So I used all these insecurities that I had as a list, wrote them all down, kind of got them out of my head, and then from there what I could do is I could start working on those, but it didn't stop me from moving this forward. Another thing I also do is, it's about remembering that I'm capable and that I can figure things out as I go, and having that confidence to figure things out as I go. So if everything doesn't look perfect, that's okay. Maybe I just need to practice more. I start getting more and more confident in doing things that are a little bit outside my comfort zone and that I'm not perfect in. And I found a combination of these factors, what that's really done is enable me to go forward with my life in things that I never thought for a million years I'd ever be able to achieving. And, you know, the achievements have been amazing. You know, 10 years ago, I went to a karate lesson with my 13-year-old son, to watch him do try karate, and 10 years down the line, here I am sitting here in front of you as a black belt. Never in a million years did I think that I could do that and achieve that, yet here I am. And that was, again, a day-to-day thing, and it was about, look, I'll have to learn this as I go, I have to just do my best with this, and eventually you get there. You really do. So, number one, you're never going to be ready. So don't even sit there and try and entertain that, as a reason to stop yourself from trying. And number two is have a confidence that you will figure things out as you go. And even if it does feel uncomfortable, that feeling of being outside your comfort zone, I am now quite used to being outside my comfort zone. And so that really has helped with the perfectionism. All right, listen, if you have found that you are being a little bit too hard on yourself and you would like to work on yourself, I have a great 30-minute free workbook and training on the art of forgiveness, which is the 5 steps of forgiveness. And in this 30 minutes, we talk a lot about how we're feeling, these subconscious emotional memories and the blocks and belief systems, and how this can actually stop you from going forward, and how to work on sort of really getting your forgiveness around that, and getting some sort of closure. And practical 5 steps are involved in there, which really help pull it all together so that you can find that closure. I'm going to put the link underneath, and I would love for you to access this training. There's a workbook that you can have that is downloadable, so you can be working on it as you go, and there is a heap of information in there for you, and I just want to share that with the world. That is my 2020 mission, is to get this information out to as many people who would like to start working on themselves, reducing that inner critic, and the 5 steps of forgiveness, so that they can close off certain areas of their life that they might be holding on to, which holds that perfection in place, that we use perfectionism in order to not move forward. This could really help you with that. So I'm going to put the link down below. Feel free to hop on, download that book, access the free training, and by all means, you have all my information. We're on www.beststudio.com.au. Contact me anytime, and I look forward to seeing you shortly. Thank you for watching my video.